Welcome to Beyond the Bow, a game about a time traveler who ends up on the Titanic and tries to stop the Titanic from sinking. Just a quick side note. I hate the word bow on a ship because that's not how it's spelled. It's spelled bow, like a bow and arrow. And then every time I see it, like in my head I want to go, yeah, it's the bow of a ship. But it's spelled bow. So every time I look at it, I'm like, well, that's not bow. And then, if you're reading it with a boat, you're like, yeah, he walked to the bow of a ship. But then if you just see the word in isolation, it's a fucking bow. And whatever. Let's just play it again. Miss Times, says the director. I'm sure you understand why you're here. No. I've got no fucking clue. Is that a dolphin head? What's happening? Oh no, it's not. For a second, okay, never mind. Japan, 1698. I wasn't there, it totally wasn't me. You have no proof. Hide the sword. You didn't think we would notice? Notice what? You made contact with a human outside the bounds of your contract and mission. It was a kid. He was drowning, so you let him drown. You don't know what effect that kid could grow up and become a fucking dictator. You don't know. You let him die. It doesn't matter who or what happened. It doesn't matter who happened. You made contact with a non-contract and broke our primary rule. We're letting you go. Yeah, because that's a big no-no. Letting someone who's supposed to die live, I'm assuming has, big effects. Thank you for your service to our group. I'm going to have to ask you to turn in your company materials and leave. You can't fire me for this. Of course I can. We don't have a union. Yes, we can. This is the primary stipulation in your contract for immediate dismissal. Do you know what would happen if everyone with one of those watches could go anywhere or do anything? No, but I'm sure it would be interesting. We need these barriers. I think if you gave everyone the ability to time travel, it would sort of sort itself out, right? Because everyone would start time traveling and changing things, and that would have effects, and everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people would try and change things to their own benefit. So, in a way that's going to make them money or make their lives better or something. And if everyone tries to do that, eventually you're going to start fucking things up more and more and more and more. And then eventually you're going to go and have people go back to when everyone got the watches and stop them from being handed out. But then because they never got handed out, they never have to go back. And then you create a paradox. And just in one way or the other, eventually everything would sort itself out because someone would go and fuck everything up and stop people from going back in time. We need these barriers or we will wake up to a completely different world tomorrow. I hope you understand someday. Please hand in your hourglass. Don't make this difficult for both of us, please. Shouldn't you tranquilize them? Be oh, your thing needs repairs, give it. Not we're gonna fire you and then hope they give back the device that lets you time travel and then they can just be nope, and then pop off into the past and you don't know where the fuck they went. Minnie? See, exactly like that. My watch broke. Wait. Where am I? The Titanic! The greatest ship to ever sail! She didn't sail! Where am I? Nice hat. Shoot, my watch is broken. It doesn't look fixable. Well, I hope you like the... whenever it was that the Titanic sunk. And now I can't use it. I guess I'm stuck here. Great. I just hope this isn't someplace completely too horrible. I wonder where I would go if you could travel through time. Because I don't think there's any period of the past I would want to be in. If anything, I'd go back. First of all, without the internet, life would be a bit But medicine and quality of life and all sorts of stuff now are so much better. And then if you have to go back to a place that's not only worse, but the thing is, it's worse. Obviously medicine and stuff will improve into the future, and one day people will look back on us and how primitive our medicine was. But we don't know that yet. If you know medicine in the past sucks, and you know how it can be improved, but you can't personally do it because you're not a doctor or you're not, like, you don't have the means of doing it, that would be so shit because you know how things could be better, but you can't make them better. Looks like I'm in some sort of mechanical room. I should ask someone where I am, and when I am, too. Ooh. You, like, if I just tap backwards, she, like, moonwalks ever so faintly. Anyway. Yoo-hoo! Anybody around? I'm a helpless lady. Anybody? Hello? Oh, goddammit. Yoo-hoo! I'm following these metal. Hello, sir! These damn furnitures need repairing every other day. For a state-of-the-art ship, you'd think they'd invest in better machinery, huh? I mean, thanks for not helping me at all. Let's just move my mouse. Yo-ho, sir! There's water on here. Usually it's bad whenever there's water inside a ship. Hello, sir! Excuse me. Oh, hey, sorry, I can't really talk. I have to fix this leak in the engine. What's leaking? Because if it's water leaking in, that's bad. If it's fuel leaking out, that's almost worse. Problem is, I need my wrench to fix it, but I can't find it. And instead of looking for it, I'm just gonna stand here. Do you need any help? Actually, yeah. Could you find it for me? I think I left it in the storage room around here. I'd go look for it myself, but I can't really walk away without something bad happening. Sure! You're just gonna let a passenger wander into the storage room of a fucking ship, because that never goes badly. How did I get different clothes to when I traveled? How did I get more period-appropriate clothes all of a sudden? I'm looking for the storage room. And he told me where it was, and I immediately forgot. Hey, buddy! Never mind. I was gonna ask if you'd seen a wrench, but also I'm just gonna walk around on some coal and get my dress nice and dirty. Anyway. Buddy! I got your wrench. Here you go. Hey, you found it. Give me a sec to fix this. I'm not gonna question why. Like, as far as this guy knows, a passenger is in the engine room. No problem. Glad we avoided a near disaster. Ha! Yeah! Ha ha! It'd be horrible if something happened to the ship. Ha! Ha ha ha! Say, have we met before? You don't look familiar. No. I'm Minnie Times. A time traveler named Times. A time traveler named Minnie Times. Nice to meet you, Miss Times. I'm James. I should get back to work soon, but thanks for your help. Say, that outfit doesn't look great for doing mechanical work. What do you mean? I mean, it's a big fucking hat and what looks like a dress. Don't get me wrong, it's a great outfit, but I wouldn't want to get grease and soot all over your fancy clothes, you know? Yeah, well, I'm not actually a mechanic. How oblivious is this guy if he doesn't realize I'm not a mechanic? Did the Titanic have female mechanics, first of all? I just got lost, I guess. And ended up in the engine room. Yep. Right, let me show you out. Thank you! I mean, I already got some coal on my dress, so it doesn't really matter. There you go. This elevator will take you up to the residential decks. Residential decks, you say? Yeah, you know, where the passengers stay. Sure are a lot of them on the Titanic! What I wouldn't give to sleep in one of those first-class suites. I mean, do it. Kick out a passenger, lock them out, and sleep in their bed. The fuck are they gonna do? Complain after the boat has sunk and you're probably dead? Wait, the Titanic? Yeah, the ship we're on. Did you bump your head or something? Do you need the date too? Ah, how convenient, because when I see someone who I think bumped their head or has a concussion or something, the first thing I do is tell them April 14th, 1912, around 10 p.m., just before the Titanic fucking hit an iceberg. That's the first thing I do is tell them the date in what would be an extraordinarily lucky bit of exposition for a time traveler. Oh, I just got confused for a second. I need to talk to the captain. The captain? Why? Because we're all gonna fucking die. If I hadn't helped him fix the engine, would we not have been able to sail into the iceberg? Pleasure meeting you. To the bridge, please. Can I select that? Yes, I can. Wow, they just have an elevator that goes from the mechanical room to the bridge and anybody can go onto the bridge? If I'm on the Titanic, that means the ship is going to sink soon. I need to try to stop it if I want to survive. To do that, I need to convince the captain that the ship is in danger. No, the ship isn't in danger. It's the Titanic. Everyone knows it can't sink. Did the Titanic have elevators? Is elevators on a boat a good idea? You should be on the bridge at the front of the boat. Admittedly, no, very little. Ooh, hello. Very little about the Titanic. I mean, I watched the movie, but like everyone watched the movie. Everyone of a certain... SOS or fucking help or something. Hang on, it's a what? A Marconi. Okay, I thought it said macaroni and I was like, huh? Everyone of like a certain age has seen the Titanic, and then I feel like the movie just fell out of favor. Like people just stopped watching it. I could be wrong though. Excuse me, Capitan. I'm just gonna pull some levers, and you're not gonna literally. Where's the rest of the crew? I think I know why we crashed. If there's one guy on the bridge. Excuse me, Capitan. Yes. Who are you? Apparently you don't get to know, because can we just point out? Never mind. How did you get in here? Passengers aren't permitted on the bridge. Literally nobody stopped me. I just walked. I'm sorry, but I need to warn you about something. Warn me? About what? Spit it out then. I'm very busy steering the ship, despite the fact I'm not actually touching the steering wheel. I have Jedi powers, you see. There's an iceberg field up ahead in our path. You need to slow the ship down. Obviously, we know that's right. But there's probably like tons of people on boats who are like scared, who like complain to the pilot, like on airplanes, or complain to the captain that, oh, we're gonna all die. Like, the crew probably just ignores them, you know? What are you on about? Icebergs? How did you know that? I'm a time traveler. Do you like my purple hat? The Titanic is going to hit an iceberg and the whole ship will sink. That's ridiculous. I'm a stellar captain, and the Titanic is a nigh unsinkable vessel. There we go. Please, you have to slow down before we reach the iceberg fields. I don't doubt your skills, but the ship is going way too fast, and until I have proof the ship is actually in danger, I'm not going to do anything about it. See, like, this is probably legitimately the reaction, because I'm sure there are crazy passengers on, like, all forms of transport who, like, freak out and, like, panic and then, like, yell, we're gonna die, and the crew just ignores them, because why wouldn't they? Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to steer the ship. Right, I'm just gonna yank on this, and on this one, and on that, and maybe this one. Sorry, I wasn't trying to talk to you, I was trying to, you know... Wow, your hitbox is huge, dude. I was trying to, you know, pull some levers. I need to find proof that the Titanic is in danger to convince the captain. But it's not like there's a bomb or something on the ship you can show them. It's just until they see the icebergs. Otherwise, there's no hope of saving the Titanic. I mean, I feel like you're fucking with history again if you're gonna stop the Titanic from sinking. Start raiding some lifeboats or something. Just take a lifeboat now and leave. One less lifeboat's not gonna make that big a difference. Okay. What does this 2 mean? Oh, it's not a 2. It's the pause symbol. Right. I can't use the radio, which also is left unattended, which seems a bit... Excuse me? Hello? Is anybody there? That's weird. There should be someone here. It sounds like it's a message coming through the communications machine. It might be important. I should figure out what it says. Okay, I got the message. It's in Morse code. I need to find a way to translate what it says, otherwise it's useless. What does it say? Oh, it doesn't even like show me the Morse code so I can try and figure it out. Yes, this is exactly what I need. I have to bring this to the captain right away. Does this explain what this says? Does it say, fucking turn the ship, you're all gonna die? Hi, Captain, I've been gone for exactly 5 minutes and I forged a message. Because you would believe a message a stranger gave you. What's this? A transmission from a nearby ship, warning of icebergs. This is just a slip of paper. Fucking exactly. How do I know this is real? And besides, you're just a passenger. I don't know you. How do I know you're not trying to sabotage the ship? Please, Captain, you have to trust me. I don't trust this message, and I don't trust you. Now I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm very busy here. Just knock him out. Like, or kill him. It's the life of one versus the life of many. And then, you know, yank on some stuff and steer the ship yourself instead of trying to rely on human kindness because humans are fucking annoying. But Captain, have a good day. I'll be up in security to make sure passengers can't get in here anymore. I mean, maybe up your crew since, like, you're the only fucking person here. Well, if the captain won't believe me, maybe other people will. I'm gonna start a fucking panic on a ship because that's gonna go well. I mean, I already got fired from my job. What else can I do? But I'll have to hurry if I want to save anyone. Just yell that the ship is sinking and, like, start a panic. That doesn't go horribly. Hello, madame. Oh, I'm just so worried. What's wrong? It's my son, Sam. He ran off earlier and I don't know where he went. I thought maybe he came to the top deck, but I don't see him. Where did you see him last? Well, we were coming back from the dining room and he ran ahead of me. When I thought I had caught up with him, he was nowhere to be seen. So why did you think you had caught up with him if you didn't see him? I'm worried he's lost. The ship is so huge. I wouldn't even know where to start looking. He's not on the bridge. Okay, stop. Oh, you're telling us the Titanic is going to sink. The Titanic is unsinkable, and don't start a panic amongst the passengers. I know it's unbelievable, but you have to trust me. We only have a couple of hours. Are you sure? I mean, it sounds ridiculous. I know it does. But if you aren't safe, you might go down with the ship. And Sam is still missing. What can I do? Stay here and carry on inciting panic. Okay. Nobody this way? No? Okay. I should have probably found out what Sam looks like. But whatever. You stand out on the deck of a ship in the cold. And just hope some crazy lady comes back. Hello, bonsoir. Hello, ma'am. Hello. You seem like you're in a hurry. Where are you running off to? Well, I don't know how to put this lightly. I'm insane. The Titanic is about to sink. Wait, the Titanic is about to do what? That sounds a little suspicious. I know it does, but it's true. The boat is going to hit an iceberg and go down. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Of course this would happen. I just lost all my money on my gambling trip. And now I have no money and I might die. Just great. Not necessarily. If you can make it into a lifeboat, which you won't, because you're not a man or you're not a woman or a child. Man, I gotta get back to Boston. I gotta get on those lifeboats. Thanks for the warning, lady. I mean, what is warning them supposed to do? There's still not enough lifeboats. So, like, literally all you're doing is inciting panic and making the situation worse. Alright, can I go this way? No? Okay. Can I go around this way? No? Okay. Oh, now there's a fucking communications officer. Can I go talk to him? And be like, a message came in, here you go. Literally, if I didn't get involved, the communications officer would have seen the message and related to the captain, but because I got involved, they don't believe the message is real. Is this like one of those things where it's like you can't change the past and all your interference just, like, ensures that whatever happens, happens? Hello, did you need something? Well, no, but I was here earlier and no one was here. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I had to take a bathroom break. I hope I didn't miss anything important. A transmission from a nearby ship? Oh man, we need to warn the captain. And I tried, but he won't listen. Yeah, but he listened to his communications officer, surely. We need to send out distress signals to nearby ships so they can be here to rescue us when the Titanic goes down. Alright, that's a good idea. There's no point trying to convince the captain. You're his communications officer. He'll listen to you. I'll reach out to as many nearby ships as possible. Like, just ask a ship, whatever ship, hey, is there icebergs? They'll confirm yes, and you'll go to the captain and go, hey, I confirmed that message that we got, there are icebergs, slow down. Or just take him the message. He didn't listen because some crazy passenger brought him a message that he has no reason to trust. Go to mechanical and tell him to shut down the engines, but I get a feeling that's not going to work. Like, tell him to just stop feeding coal or whatever. Like, manually kill the engines without having to resort to the captain. Yo, anybody down here? Hello? Hi there. Ah, hi again, Minnie. How'd your conversation with the captain go? How do you know I went to talk to the captain? James, you have to get out of here. You're in danger if you stay on the mechanical deck. Why's that? The ship is going to sink in just a few hours. This deck is going to be flooded with water and everyone in here will die if you don't get out. What? Now you're acting real strange, Minnie. Are you sure you're okay? I know it sounds crazy, James, but you have to believe me. Please, if you want to survive, you have to get out of here. I don't know, Minnie. I've been working on the engine since the ship set sail. Nothing is gonna go wrong. There is no way the ship is able to sink. Even if you don't believe me, can you just come up to the top deck? If I'm wrong, you'll see in a few hours and you can mock me all you want. Well, any excuse to not work, I guess. Alright, you helped me before, so I have no reason not to trust you. You have all the reason in the world. What are you talking about? Not sure what you think will happen. I'll head up there for a bit. Try to convince some of the other mechanics to come with you. Alright, Minnie. We'll go up and drink some beer, and I mean, you know, whatever. Ba-da-dee. Da-da-doo, da-da-dee, da-da-doo. Hi there, do you want to stop feeding coal, please? You need to get out of here, the ship's gonna sink. What are you talking about? You're crazy, lady. Yeah, that's like probably the default response. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get much help in mechanical. Alrighty, let's go to the library. Read some books before they get all soggy. What exactly is that guy gonna... I can't tell Sam the boat is thinking that's too much for a child to understand. If I get him back to his mom, I know he'll be safe. What is that telegraph officer gonna tell the other boats? Our ship isn't sinking or in immediate danger, but it will be in a few hours, so come help us. Like, what is his plan? Hi there. Hello, ma'am. You checking out any books? No, not at the moment. Oh, don't tell the fucking librarian to run, asshole. You'll tell every other person. Can I check out any books? Also, does that mean Sam is on this floor? Is that what that means? Oh, hello. You look important. Because you're not just a grey blob. Hello, sir. Arthur Wilson. I'm sure if I knew history about the Titanic, these are all probably important people, and I don't know who they are. How are you this evening? I'm fantastic, sir. I need to warn you about something. Yes, and what is it? The Titanic is going to sink. In a few hours, we're going to hit an iceberg and the ship is going to sink. Are you sure? Yep. You need to get to safety as soon as you can so you can make it into the lifeboats. There are not enough lifeboats for all the passengers. I don't know what you're trying to achieve. Sir, what's your name, young lady? So I can have you institutionalized when the boat hits the shore. My name is Minnie Times. You're a fucking garbage time traveler just telling people your name. It's a pleasure to meet you, Minnie. I'm Arthur Wilson. Yeah, pleasure. Sir, did you hear what I just said? If you don't get to safety soon, you'll go down with the ship. I heard you. Then why? You want to know something, Minnie? My wife passed away earlier this year. We were married for 52 years, rarely apart for all that time. Since she's been gone, my life just doesn't seem worth living anymore. Don't say that, you have plenty to live for, she says to the person who she just met and knows nothing about. I'm sorry about your wife, but I'm old, Minnie. I've lived a good life. There are others on board worth saving more than me. Okay. I want nothing more than to sit here, smoke one last cigar, and go out on my own terms. I mean, you have like an hour. Get fucking drunk. Run up a bar tab. You'll never have to pay it. I'm at peace with it. Okay, bye. I seem to have misplaced my lighter. Okay. Oh, hello. Are you... What, Sam? Sam? Who are you? My name is Minnie. My mother sent me to look for you. She's incredibly worried. Oh! I didn't mean to worry her. I just came to hang out in the library like all children. Sitting around in our cabin is so boring. I mean, there's other things to do on a boat, other than sit in the cabin. Why did you run off? My mom wouldn't let me come here alone. She says we're not allowed in because we're not first class or something. Ah! The stowaway! Toss him off the boat. So I ran off by myself. No one seems to care that I'm here, though. But they won't let me check out a book, so I want to stay here and read it. Why won't they let you check it out? Probably because I'm just a kid. How about I check it out? Then you can take it with you and you can get back to your room. Or your mom, or whoever. Yeah, let's do that. Can I get some more books too? Take the whole library. Who gives a shit? Sure. Pick a few and let's get going. I mean, you're not going to get a chance to read them, so who cares? Hi, I'm not a passenger, but... here are your books. They are due back before the ship lands. Thank you very much. What name and other information did I give the fucking librarian? I'm not a passenger on the ship, so what did I give him to let me check stuff out? Right, let's go back to your mother. Just what? Hello. One last... There's a lot of people up here. One last thing, just real quick. The ship is gonna sink and we're all gonna die. Here's your mother. Sam, I was so worried. Where'd you run off to? I was in the library. Look, Mom, I got some books. What? You're not supposed to have those. She got them for me. I checked out the books in my name, so Sam could take them with me. Why does my name mean anything? I'm not a passenger. I hope that's okay. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. I'm sure he wouldn't have stayed in the library. I'm sure he would have stayed in the library all day if you hadn't found him. It's just a relief that he's okay and here with you now. Yes, such a relief. His curiosity always gets him into some trouble. I'm hoping to find a good school for him to attend once we get to America. If we make it there. If you can make it into the lifeboats, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're like the only people so far who are qualified to get into a lifeboat. I can only hope. Mom, can we go back to our room? I want to read my books. No. Why don't we stay up here for a while? We don't spend enough time out of the room. Okay. It's fun up here, Sam. Trust me. Thank you. I'm sorry, what's your name? Stop giving people your name. Thank you, Minnie. You might have just saved our lives. Don't thank me. I had to do what I could. By the way, how do you know that the sink is going to sink? That's not right. Well, you see... Did we hit the iceberg? Are we all screwed? Evelyn and Sam are talking on the... We're walking on the top deck of the Titanic when the ship hit the iceberg. Their close proximity allowed them to make it into the lifeboats and escape the sinking ship safely. If Sam had stayed in the library reading, Evelyn might have never seen her son again. Thanks to your help in reuniting the two, they now have hope of a happy future together. Minnie, knowing the fate of the Titanic, rushed to the lifeboats as soon as the iceberg hit. She was able to make it safely off the boat and was rescued after several hours floating at sea, and took the place of a different passenger who would have gotten into the lifeboat and now couldn't and died. Now stuck in the past with no hope of returning to her time period, Minnie has to figure out her place in the 1910s. Ugh. Just before the Great Depression, not a great time to be. So is it like, because I didn't find that guy's lighter. There are, what's the word I'm looking for? Like different paths and choices you could make depending on who you save and don't save. Also, why would the time travel people just let you do this? Why wouldn't they come and like get you? Like, oh, she's in the 1910s. Let's go find her. Also, what happened to the mechanic? He's the only guy I actually gave a shit about. Titanic! Unsinkable ship is bested by ice. More bodies identified. Manifest below. Contact White Star Line. Why is this happening now? Like, I was on the Titanic, I was on a lifeboat, I was rescued, and I made it back to the city, and I've started a new life. And now you're putting this on the front page? Hello. Who are you? No clue, but hello, I guess. Ah, they are coming for me. Thought so. Makes little sense that they would just leave me behind. Thanks for playing. Thanks. Is there multiple endings? Oh. That's interesting. The mechanic isn't there. Oh. Also, why is this text staying? Hang on. Thank you. Sorry, thought I'd broken it. This guy is not here anymore. Interesting. Here's his wrench. What's happening over here? Good evening, my lady. Oh, you're drunk. Where's the other guy? Hey, have you seen the other guy? Do you not have a head? Oh, you're carrying boxes. What the fuck is happening? I can't use the elevator because I have to talk to someone who isn't here anymore. What the hell? Is that like a bug or something? Or what's happening? Because I'd like to not be in the mechanical hull of the ship when it sinks.